Hi guys, so today I'm coming at you with a art supply haul slash review type thing. The people at Arteza were super duper kind enough to send me a few of their products to try out, so I've been testing them for you guys and I'm going to tell you what I think. I got the real brush pens. I also got the set of 48 fine liners. That's just a glorious shot right there. I'm a total nerd for pens and liners, so I cried a little bit over that set, just a little bit, but who wouldn't? I also got the water brush pens. These are sort of similar to the Pentel Aquash brush pens where you have the water cartridge at the bottom. There's 3 flat tips in different sizes and 3 round tips in different sizes. And now the swatch is probably the most satisfying part of the video, right? As you can see, the colors in this set are very bright, but they are water-based, so the ink will blend out with water, which will give you a lot of sort of tone variation, and you can get really light washes that way, and also, you know, really dark and really vibrant colors as well. So there's a lot of sort of versatility with these, which I really liked. Okie dokie, so the real brush pens are a nylon tip brush, so that's actually brush fibers, and that just means you can get a lot of variation from really, really thick lines to very, very thin lines as well, which I don't know, I think they're really versatile. And the fine liners, they're standard, I think 0.4 millimeter, and you get a little bit of line variation with them. So obviously you can use these brush pens straight onto the paper. That's going to get you the most vibrant color, or you can blend it out with water to get sort of a lighter sort of wash effect. Another thing you can do, they sort of will work for like wet on wet technique. The color's not going to spread out as much as if you were using a brush with watercolors on it. But it kind of works. It does kind of sap all the ink out of the nib. So you just have to, you know, after you do this, if you were to do this, wait a few seconds for the ink to get back down into the brush. Now, one thing I did kind of struggle with this set is that there were a lot of really bright colors, not too many like really toned down neutrals, but you can actually mix these colors in a palette, so grab whichever brush pens you want to mix and just literally paint them into the palette and then go in with your brush pens. You can even, or with your water brushes, and you can even add in a little bit of water to create kind of like a wash effect and really just tone down that color. And you can get some really nice, you can get nice colors that aren't in the set. So it's essentially, you know, you have 24 colors, but it's unlimited if you mix it. And 2, you can create some really nice sort of muted neutral colors that I think that the set definitely lacks a little bit. Also, the actual fine liners are water-based as well, so they will blend out with water as well. So if you do want to have really crisp lines and edges for your line work, I would suggest putting down the pens after you're done using water. You can actually blend them out with water, which will create some really cool soft edges effects. So just more things you can play with these art supplies. Oh, and I almost forgot to talk about the paper. This is the Watercolor Pad, so it is a cold pressed watercolor paper. It is pretty toothy, there's a lot of texture there, so if you're not into texture, this probably isn't the paper for you, but I really enjoyed it. I did notice that it really held up well for sketching and erasing and everything, which is a pretty big deal for me. I'm definitely a heavy eraser, so I don't really like the watercolor paper that just tears up if you're sketching or erasing on it. But this paper I found was really sturdy, so I enjoyed it. So now we're on to the demo. I'm just drawing a witch because that's what I draw when I don't know what else to draw. I guess she's a bumblebee witch. Spring is coming, and it seemed appropriate. I don't know what a bumblebee witch would do, but we're going with it. I always get like super into drawing witches in the spring, which is like really unseasonal. You'd think it'd be in the fall, but I don't know. We're going with it, guys. Expect to see more witches because it's springtime, and that's what Chelsea does. Okay, so I guess final verdict, would I recommend Arteza products? Honestly, I really enjoyed them. I had a lot of fun playing with these products. I think that they're just really versatile and they're super duper affordable, which is crazy awesome. So if you're new to art and you want to, try different art supplies or whatever, these could be a really great option for you. If you are not new to art and you just want like something to experiment with, which is what I really like them for, they're also a great option to have something new to play with without having to like dump all of your savings into getting the supplies, you know what I mean? For me personally, if I'm in some kind of art rut or art block, one thing that really helps me is stepping away from my normal mediums that I typically use and just playing with something totally different, or playing with something in a totally different way. So I really go towards inexpensive art supplies for these phases, and also art supplies that you can use in like so many different ways, which is why I really liked these products. I there's a lot of ways to use them, which I did show you guys, and I feel like there's probably even more ways to use them that I haven't even experimented with yet, so I'm gonna keep using these, and I'm really excited to keep kind of like unlocking their other ways to use them that didn't make any sense. Unlocking their secret powers, I don't know. So yeah, I really liked them. Personally, I'd probably use them more for, sketching or, personal art or sketchbooking or stuff like that rather than sort of, commissions or originals that I'm going to sell, that kind of stuff, just because if I'm going to be selling my art, I'm going to look for more of a higher quality artist grade, like watercolor or something that's going to stand up to the test of time. Not saying these are low quality, there's definitely really good quality here, but typically if you're doing something for sale or for commission or something, you're going to opt for more artist grade supplies. But these are awesome for sketching. They're awesome for playing with. They're really fun. Side note, now this is cool. The pens are actually amazing for bullet journaling. I don't know if any of you guys are into bullet journaling, but if you use the standard like Leuchtturm bullet journal, these don't bleed through the pages, which is glorious. And there's 48 colors. I've just been in bullet journaling heaven for the past like month or so as I've been trying these out. So bonus right there. If you guys do want to try out any of these products that I reviewed in this video or any of the other sort of Arteza products, they've got a ton of other things on their website. Like I know they have watercolor colored pencils, they have a couple different water brushes, there's like gouache, I think. There's a lot up there that you can try and play with and everything. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I have a discount code for you in the description box of this video. You can get 10% off your order, so you can try anything you want and get 10% off, and they're already pretty affordable, so that's a pretty good deal. But yeah, all the links and stuff are going to be in the description box below, so open that up and check it out and take a browse through their site, see all the cool art supplies Arteza has, and I don't know, if you're looking for new art supplies and you want to give them a shot, go for it. Yeah, all the information is going to be down in the description box below. If you guys do decide to try out some Arteza products, let me know, and let me know what you think of them. And if you try anything that I haven't tried, or if you have tried anything from them, let me know if you have any recommendations, because I kind of want to try more stuff, and there's just a never-ending need to get more art supplies, and you guys know how it is. You guys know how it is. On a completely unrelated note, this is my first video on my new camera, and I'm so happy. I think it turned out pretty good. I definitely have a lot to learn in terms of how to actually use the camera, especially in terms of like the focus and like the white balance and everything like that, but I was so happy, and it was so much easier than trying to film with my phone and like transfer the darn footage. It was like the best thing in the world. So hopefully over the next couple weeks I'll learn how to use my camera better and the videos will get better and better, hopefully. But I'm just a happy camper, guys. I'm a super happy camper with this new camera, and I'm really excited to make better videos for you guys and hopefully be able to make more videos for you guys too, which will be super fun. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!